guys, and welcome back to Crochet College. My name is Mia, and in today's video we are going to be looking at this Eco Brights yarn created by the Loops and Threads yarn brand. What immediately attracted me to this yarn when I was shopping for yarn in Michael's is that this is made from 100% recycled polyester. So this is a 100% recycled yarn. At the next craft show I'm doing, I'm really trying to promote that recycled livability and that lifestyle. So I am using a lot of recycled yarn products. This ball of yarn has 150 grams per purchase, and I got this stuff on sale at Michael's. I think I paid about $5 a skein or a ball. And the yarn is very soft. It's one of the softest acrylic yarns that I think I have felt, at least upon first touch. And I've worked with it a little bit already, but let's look into some specifics about the yarn. They recommend that this is a hand wash on cold. You do not bleach, dry it flat, do not iron, do not dry clean. Part of the reason why I think is because this is made from recycled plastics, and if exposed to heat in the washer, it might melt. Which means this is not going to be a yarn that you would use for a pot holder, a dishcloth, or anything that might be exposed to heat naturally in the kitchen. One thing that I kind of don't love about this yarn is that although it says it's a bulky 5, it only gives a recommended swatch size for the knitting. All it said for the crochet is that it uses a 9mm hook. So I wound up just following the knitting stitches. I knew my swatch was going to be bigger than what would be knit because those knit stitches tend to be a lot smaller. But I used that 9mm hook and I made a swatch. So although I've got a pretty big swatch here, when I measured it out, if I was using a 9mm hook, which I did to create this, the stitch size that I would need to get to that 4" by 4" square was 9 stitches across, followed by 12 rows up to get that 4" by 4". However, this kind of yarn, I don't think I would really want to use in this kind of loose drapey crochet style. This is the kind of yarn that I really want to use with a solid stitch definition. So instead of using the 9mm crochet hook while I worked it up, I went in with a 3.5mm crochet hook, which is a pretty big difference. And I used the 3.5mm crochet hook to create a very nice hat. I absolutely love this hat that I created with this yarn, and this is exactly the kind of thing that I think this Eco Brights is perfect for. It's got such a soft feel. It's made with 100% recycled polyester. This is perfect for accessories and garments for winter, really, at least for my crochet style. So I used this kind of faux knitted stitch to make this awesome, warm, super bulky hat. And I love this design too because by just changing the colors, I was able to get this beautiful brim, which sometimes with yarns, there's a lack of consistency between different colors. I didn't find this at all with this yarn. In contrast to like Red Heart, especially Red Heart Super Saver, if I use like their red, it's so much thicker than some of their other colors. So you kind of have to compensate for changes in yarn thickness across colors. This does not have that feature at all. So I will be utilizing this a lot, probably creating simple things like hats, scrunchies, maybe headbands, possibly scarves, because this is such a soft product and I can't stress that enough. Even if I wanted to make a shawl or a sweater, it does have a beautiful drape on it too, as long as you use a bigger hook. Overall, for this Eco Brights yarn, I am going to give this yarn a 7 out of 10 because this is one of the softest yarns I have ever felt. One thing that I'm kind of losing points for on is the fact that you can't machine wash it, or that they don't recommend it. So that does make the idea of making bigger projects a bit of a hassle because you don't want to have to hand wash a nice sweater. So I think it's definitely great for smaller accessory pieces or hats, mittens, things like that. Overall, I really enjoy this yarn and I hope Loops and Threads continues to make it because it might become a staple for the products that I produce. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have a yarn that you think would be awesome to be reviewed by me, please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.